Hello, YouTube. Welcome to Factorio, Bobs and Angels, Land Edition, Episode 13, otherwise known as Lucky Number 13. In this episode, we are going to use some of these gases that I have no idea how to use. We got sulfuric wastewater, raw gas, crude oil. That's actually what we wanted right there. I have no idea how to use the wastewater and the raw gas, but we do know how to use the raw oil, or the crude oil. So I'm going to get some more pipes because we're about to need some more pipes here. And we're going to make them out of copper. I'm kind of tempted right now to do a pipe manufactory. Actually, I think we are going to do that. A pipe manufacturing plant here. And we're going to do it out of copper. Why? Because I have a lot of copper. And I don't really have a good sink for my copper yet. So I don't have a chest. Chests are... I have no idea where chests are. Literally click on everything other than the chest. Okay, easy game. I can cancel all this. I just want the chest now. This is the way. Click on everything except for the right thing. 200 undergrounds. That'll last a while. Could speed this up too, but I think that'll be fine as is. You could add another building to make this work. But that'll do. And that'll do, donkey. Okay. So I'm going to run the crude oil over here somewhere. And we're going to start dealing with this. Now, I want it to be coming off the main tank here. I don't want it to be coming off of the pipe. It's just easier to kind of see what's going on if it's off the main pipe. Or off the main tank. I can do a quick inventory of resources and see what I'm dealing with. Okay, so we got this guy here. This has a crude oil input. It looks like both of them are crude oil. But we all know that one's going to be water at some point. Well, we don't know. We assume. I don't remember in vanilla if it's the top or the bottom. So remember those 3 gases over here? We barely knew how to use any of them. Yeah, now we get 3 more. 3 more. Oh, and there's a byproduct too. We also have this come out. So 3 plus 1 equals fun. I think I'll put the pipe here. The inserter. So pick up, drop. Like that. Power can go right next to the inserter. And then we'll run the storage tanks right above. Kind of the same thing I had last time. Like that. See, that's dangerous right there. I don't really want that. Although, I can run a tank off the side of that, and I can run one up, so... Actually, no, we're not going to do that. That's just asking for trouble. Put it right there. That's still offset by 1. And that's offset by 1. Okay, good, good, good. Let's give it some power. So we're trying to get plastic. The whole point of all of this was to get plastic. Seems like a lot of work for plastic, but... It's only a lot of work because we know what it costs in vanilla. And we know how easy it is to get it in vanilla. Therefore, making this feel like a lot of work. Okay. We're just missing 1 pipe there, and that's also the wrong pipe there. So now we have naphtha, fuel oil, and base mineral oil. And then we also have whatever this is. This is the C block way, or the Bobs and Angels way. I'm getting this, and this, and this, and I have no idea what any of them do. Help me. Please send help. We'll put a silo. I'll just silo it, I guess. I don't know. You could warehouse it too, but I don't know how much of this you actually get. Again, don't block your warehouse. I'm not sure what this is used for. Probably make shiny things out of it. For all of you who are newer watching this for the first time and never seen Bob and Angel's Petrochem, you're probably a little overwhelmed right now. Don't worry, it'll get worse. It's the same kind of strategy you do before, though. You do one step at a time and just make sure it works. Make it work, and then deal with the repercussions later. So what are we doing here? Let's go look at science again. Science is hiding. Where are you hiding? Yeah, look at that. Look at these modules. Modules are a mess, too. Weapons. Crawlers and... Logitron. Heavy Spidertron. Tanktron. Antron. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff. But we're looking for science here. Where are you hiding? Oh yeah, there's more science. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we need chemical science pack needs electronic circuit boards, which we're kind of half working on right now. We have solder. We have basic electronic components. We don't have these two. Phenolic boards. I remember this being a pain in the butt. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. This is all gases to get resin. So use liquid resin. Liquid resin is... yeah, this is like a... You're in the hole now. So wood actually can be turned straight into resin. Is that new? Naphtha can go into resin. Is resin a solid or a liquid? So here's one item I can get rid of. So the naphtha I can deal with. Fuel oil I can probably burn. Name checks out. What else can naphtha make though? Naphtha can make solid fuel. It can make... See, green metal catalyst. So this is another fun item. This item is actually raw ores. To make that. We're back to naphtha. Where's my naphtha at? So naphtha usages... Naphtha barrel, propane gas. Probably need that at some point. Chemical void, nope. Alien flame fluid. Flamethrower ammo. Liquid plastic. Okay. I know I needed plastic for something else, didn't I? Engine unit. So engine is actually pretty straightforward. So we have no problem with the engine unit. So check 1 for blue science. Engine, no problem. Sulfur is actually not that bad because we already have hydrogen. I believe we can make that with this here. Sulfuric wastewater. Probably not a lot though. Hold on, we want to look at this. How do you make this? Sulfuric wastewater, yeah, mineralized water and purified water. So the mineralized water we're deleting. We can actually make sulfur out of it. The only thing we don't have a use here right now is this. So let's go get a hydro plant and stop deleting that mineralized water. So we're going to make ourselves a hydro plant or 3. So we're going to try and make it so we can utilize those resources in the south. I don't want that. Why did I pick that up? And then I need to grab this and run it down over there. So we are looking for some of these basic circuits, which are right here. Make a couple more of those. Groundwater bore. Then we gotta get purified water somehow. How? I don't know. But we'll figure it out. One step at a time. This factory is getting complicated quickly. That can go there. So our water is right here. We conveniently set it up so I can run this out. That was not intentional, but it worked out as intended. You come here. We are getting attacked a little more frequently now. So this needs to be somewhere over there. Well, maybe not, actually. Got our hydro plants. So this is actually wrong what I just did. It's actually offloading more mineralized water. It's actually the exact opposite. I should probably figure out a use for mineralized water at some point. So I guess it's okay to go in this pipe. And it's also going to get us purified water as well. But we want the sulfur right now. That's actually what we're here for. We came here for the sulfur. I'm going to grab some more pipes. I'm going to run that all the way over here. This will dump up there. At some point we probably want more of it. It's a pretty constant stream of attacking now. Up here. The walls are actually taking a little bit of damage. Not too bad. Still acceptable. Still acceptable. And then I need another drain storage tank. So this is the first resource we're using. Out of that pile. We have a lot of uses of naphtha. But we're not there yet. Give myself a lot of space here because this factory is so cramped already. Any space I can give myself is good. Yeah. We're pretty constantly at war now in this factory, so it's a good thing we did wall our factory off. It kind of slowed down the setting up this factory. But it's allowing us now to play uninterrupted. Just like YouTube Premium. I'm actually curious. Of the people watching this video, how many people actually subscribe to YouTube Premium? Because I don't. Although they keep trying to offer me 1 month free. But I'm curious. So if you do, and this video is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form, let me know in the comments. I'm actually genuinely curious. So we were talking yesterday. Well, yesterday depends on when you're watching this video. But I was talking recently on Twitch about why I like streaming on Twitch versus YouTube. And I would consider myself more successful. I'm not sure successful is the right word, but more, I don't know, successful, sure. We'll use the word successful. More prominent, I guess, on YouTube than I am on Twitch. But then I was also asked why I would stream on Twitch if I'm better on YouTube. And I like the interaction, so comments are fantastic. Nothing better than waking up in the morning and seeing some nice comments. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and see not nice comments, but it's nice to see nice comments. So, always curious. And the interaction's always really good on Twitch. And that's the difference on YouTube. You don't really have the interaction. We do have a pretty good community over on Discord, though, so always feel free to hit that up if you're looking for somewhere to hang out and talk Factorio or Final Fantasy or Satisfactory or I don't know, whatever other games you play. Escape from Tarkov. A lot of other games the community plays, but yeah. Feel free to hit us up. Sniper turrets. Ooh, those are actually super good. So we're now actually processing a bit of this. This is good. This is good. we don't have very much sulfuric wastewater, and the purified water is too much. Too much purified water. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put it into a tank, and then I'm gonna dump it. These overflow valves are fantastic. This should be a vanilla game item too, I believe. So typically in a vanilla playthrough, you're gonna use circuits to do this. So you say that if this is over 80%, or if this is over 200,000 or 150,000, it's gonna dump into this building. And that's how this works. It just does, if it's over 80%, it's going to allow the output. It's a very, very simple setup, and I think it's very good. Very good, very easy, and should be one of the few things in this mod pack that should be vanilla. I don't think silos and such should be vanilla. They're good, but not really needed in my opinion. Okay, so we're dealing with that. Now I have raw gas to deal with. Raw gas. What do we want to do with raw gas? What does it do? Bottled raw gas. Why, of course. We can turn to natural gas liquids and acid gases. I think acid gas is actually used to make... Acid gas and catalyst will give me hydrogen fluoride, which I think you need that later on. Well, you probably do. Hydrogen dioxide and hydrogen sulfide gas. Hydrogen sulfide gas is used to make sulfur. So we could actually turn all that into sulfur. But for some reason, I feel like we're going to get too much sulfur. And do you know why I feel like that? Is because we need washing plants. And why do we need washing plants? Because we need bricks. And why do you need bricks? Because all the tier 2 buildings need clay bricks. And you use washing plants to get that to happen. And washing plants, if I'm not mistaken, are going to make a lot of sulfur. And that is really backed up. Remember at one point we didn't have enough? Missing tin. So we have nickel coming out there. What's going on with tin here? I could pretty easily tell you what's happening with tin. There's about 5 mining drills and they're not enough. That is what's happening with tin. This setup was never, ever, ever boosted. We'll make a couple better power lines. I could do undergrounds there too, but this works just as well. Dope, dope, dope. Such a great noise. So this will obviously help. There's only one ore crusher. There's only one really working. If you look at the products finished, this one's done 24,000. This is done 400. This is done 100. So whatever we're doing here is going to boost it by quite a bit. So let's leave it as is. We're going to go back to making washing plants now. Gonna do some of this stuff over here. I need basic electronic boards. How many do we have sitting in there? I see 595. That's respectable. We don't really need washing plant tier 2s, they're just faster. They do make less pollution too, I believe, but that's a problem for another city. 4,800 stone in there. Nice. So that's working now as intended. And I will need one of these as well now. I'm gonna grab some steel too. Fill my pockets with steel. Let's change our character's color. Baby blue. Now I can see myself on the map. Washing plants. I kind of remember them, but I kind of don't remember what they do. How to set them up. Ooh, look at that. This is actually really good too. Iron is now accumulating. So that's fantastic. I'm gonna grab some more pipes. There we go. So this needs to be built by the water. because it needs water, of course. So we're now using a seafloor pump out of the bottom of this pond. This is clearly the sea. This is a kind of a neat building. You don't really use a building like this very much early game. And vanilla has nothing really like this. So what this building does is it pulls in resource from one side and it offloads two other resources. It's going to offload mud and heavy mud water. Heavy mud water will therefore go into this one. And then this one goes into this one. This one goes into this one. And this one goes into the last one. So we actually don't even have enough space here. We could do it vertically. Maybe we'd have enough space then. So we got heavy mud water first. Then that. Then that. Then that. Then that. So this is actually making bricks for us. It's kind of a... It's a really weird building at first. And this is all getting us mud. Every single one of these will get us mud. Okay. One. And then we get all this water input as well. Would have been nice to have a kind of on the same side, but that's okay. We work with the constraints we're given. Then we need some power. This is just yet another building that we need. Okay. So now it is making... nope, it just makes heavy mud water. Heavy mud water goes into here. And now we're making mud. Mud goes into bricks. I don't fully remember this process, I'm not gonna lie to you. Kind of flying off the seat of my pants, but if you're playing Bobs and Angels for the first time, you're also flying off the seat of your pants, so welcome to the club. Actually, I'd be surprised anyone who's playing this isn't kind of flailing, would be the word. We're going to put this into that. Copy, 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 copy. This goes here, because this is good. It's able to support more than one building. Go there. Now we actually didn't need to offset any of these inserters. It's pretty slow though, so. And they need water. If you're gonna build it, you might as well build it. Looks like we built a lot, but it's really only 2 setups. So these are good now. Now they're all waiting on that. So saline water. You purge the saline water. We could chest it first and then purge it, but I think in this scenario we'll just purge it. Gonna be making so much of it. So that is working. Now we're making mud. We're gonna fill a warehouse with mud. Seems legit. And that's called engineering. Okay. Kinda don't like that right there, not gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna block this if I need to add to that. So I'm gonna stagger it off to the side a bit. Right there. I just don't want to block that if I want to add more down the road. This eventually will have a lot in it. And I won't be able to pick it up anymore. The only option will be to shoot it, and we don't want to do that. Okay, so we got mud. Mud is going to, like, we started to make this, and then we just veered hard. Mud makes landfill, makes mud water, it makes soil, which is used for farming, which is used for power. Is it not used for bricks? What is bricks then? What did I do this for? Crafts. Clay. Ah, okay. Clay is a concentrated water. So some of these waters we actually want. So I need a couple more of these buildings. And some more iron. Halfway there, halfway there. 60. How much do you have? 60. Not enough for anybody. I need stone, actually. It's like one of the basic building blocks of everything in your factory right now. Bricks. None. We are using it all, so we do have 5,000 sitting in there, but, okay, wow. Kind of curious how much stone we're eating a minute right now. We're dumping some away still, but it's a lot. That is a lot. Lead looks better. This looks a bit better, but it's accumulating way too much of this. It's not able to get down the belt. So what I'm going to do here... Actually, I don't want to limit that. I want to limit this. So I'm just going to give it one inserter. So a bunch of it will get pushed up into the top. Because the problem right now is we're just not making enough tin, and the not enough tin means we're not getting enough of the basic electronic boards. 63, wow. Got 2 more. Groundwater bore. Okay, so I want clay. And lime. Lime is from limestone, which is light mud water. So light mud water is this one here. So I might have to kill that line. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. So that's going to go there. This is just normal water. We still need the mud though, I'm pretty sure, so I don't know. Maybe we don't need the mud. So now that's lime. I need lime. And I need 2 warehouses, one for lime and one for brick. Or do we just make brick right away? I think we just make brick right away. So lime, we need sand as well. Oy. We're gonna go this way. Assembler. I'm gonna go right on the edge here, and this is going to be bricks. So bricks right there. I'm gonna put the power line right on the bottom. Inserter, 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 inserter. Grab long on one side. So we now have a lime, which is actually wrong because this is not lime. This is limestone. Just kidding. We almost had it. No, we didn't. So this actually has to go into a blast furnace first. Just when you thought you had it. Just kidding. Not quite. So maybe we won't make it go the other way. Oh, of course, blast furnaces need fuel. Close, but not quite. Okay, so this is gonna make lime. It's not getting enough resources still, so there's that problem. You can go there. We're also off-putting carbon dioxide, I think, or something. Yep, carbon dioxide. That's used for something later on, but we need fuel first. Some type of fuel down here. We are taking some damage. I need to bring a fuel line down right now. So I have, what do we have here? What do we have here? Let's go check brick for one more second. Sand is just straight up out of that. Clay is just straight out of that. So limestone's the only one that's kind of a little bit finicky. So we can just grab, what is on here? This is coke. We can just grab the coke line. Just grab the coke line. And we'll run it on the backside. So none of the other things need anything special. They're all pretty simple. This is the only one that's a little bit finicky. All this for bricks. So you go there. And now, because this section here is going there, I'm going to rip this chunk out. So this building here is now ripped out, going dedicated to there. The next part, though, is I need sand. So sand is this part, I believe. You. Well, we could do clay first, I guess. Clay is concentrated, which is this one here. This is our clay. This is water. This is such a mess. I love it. So now we're making clay with this one. The clay can simply be pushed straight up against that line there. Because those are not offset, so that works as intended. I have clay and we just need sand now. As long as these are able to get what they need. Sand is thin mud water, which is that right there. So this building here can actually turn to sand. So gonna rip this out and turn you into sand. And then we'll make one more sand building right there. This one's a little more finicky because it's kind of on the back. So getting another water line in here is kind of a pain in the butt. But try that. So we got sand. So we got brick now. Simple. That's a tier 2 crafting material, I would say. One of the basic materials, and then these actually have to get fired. So you build bricks, and they're unburnt bricks, and the bricks have to get actually fired. So you can't just use the brick as is, because it's not a fired brick. Just like in real life, you fire bricks. Lime is actually used for later on again, so I don't think you're done with lime. Put that right there, and we can make bricks right here. Might as well put the good material in the storage as opposed to just unburned bricks. Grab that. Look at that. We got bricks up and running. It's actually a pretty big step in any Bobs and Angels playthrough. It allows you to make more advanced buildings. And as you may or may not notice, it's kind of a lot of different things going on to get bricks. So anyone who gets bricks up and running, good on you. So these right now have too much carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide later on is used for something. I can't remember what. I think we're actually making it up top. So typically I don't like to flare off any gases until I know... Until at least I have a little bit of accumulation of it, and then I know what I'm trying to use it for. Where's the storage chest again? Fluid container. Right here. So we are going to make a flare stack. In an overflow. 79 now. Wow. 79. I need just a little bit more steel. Let's go to my personal steel category. Chest category. Doesn't make sense either. My personal steel cubby, I think was the word I wanted to use. Then I also want to flare. I'm gonna burn carbon dioxide gas. Checks out. Also purge your system by clicking that. So got a bit of naphtha, a bit of fuel oil, and a bit of base mineral oil. Not a lot of anything. Fighters are getting mad with me. I'll have to check our kill count in a second here. So that can go right there, and we're going to put a overflow and flare off this carbon dioxide. Where'd you go? I miss you so. Good singing. Okay, so now we're making bricks again. Good. And the bricks are going to go into storage. Silo. Silo's a lot, but why not? Why not? Just collect them all. So there we go. Look at that. Sniper turrets available. Strand casting machine. That's actually really good too. Strand casting machine means you can make copper cable as a coil as opposed to just making copper. And then the cabling can go directly into wire. So what I'm talking about here is coils. So you actually put it into a sheet, and then you can put it into a coil, and then you can actually process it. It's kind of like real life. Okay, so we're actually all building now. And this is actually able to work, so that's good. Can make one more of these. This seems to be the weakest link right now. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. You can go there to there to there to there. Like that. Okay, that's good. That is good. These guys are working full tilts. These are working full tilts. It's just slow. We want all of it. Yeah, that is good there. Look at that pollution. Titan are doing it right. The gun turrets look like they're doing good too. So that's 195 bricks now. That's good. Strand casting machine is being created. I'm going to build a couple sniper turrets. Rifle. I can't actually because we need... Sniper turret requires a metal I don't have yet. So rifle requires aluminum, molten aluminum, aluminum ingot, carbon, alumina, aluminum hydroxide, aluminum ore. We're actually not even getting aluminum ore yet. I don't think. No, that's another ore for another day. So what's going to happen is either we mine out some givawite, which is right here, and get some of that, but it might actually be a more advanced process here. So that's tier 3. So actually you need a hydro refiner to get that out of that. Rubite, you also need a hydro refiner to get that. Givawite chunks, no, no. Purified givawite, no. So eventually we're going to switch over to getting chunks. So we need a hydro refiner right now, if we want that. Hydro refiner requires... Can I not even building it? I think it's actually called a flotation. Yep. Oops. Flotation requires clay bricks, which we just got. Steel, basic electronic boards, and steel pipe. I knew we were doing that right. Put a big smile on my face knowing I just got that. Take that, Bobs and Angels. I'm actually a little bit ahead of you. Not a lot, so please be nice. Just a little bit. So we want to build a flotation. A flotation cell, whatever the heck that is. So this is kind of a neat building. So you place this down and you say put givawite in it. Crushed givawite. So you know how kind of the ores were a little confusing already? This is another step in between. So the iron right now has a ore processor. We can actually look at the iron one here. So we can do crushed sapphirite. Now goes into this. And then it's going to give us chunks of the ore. And then the chunks of the ore. The chunks get broken down into the process here in the ore sorting facility. So this is actually before all of that. Well, it's before here. And then that goes now into... The chunks will now give us 4 resources instead of 1. So if I build an ore sorting facility... right here. We're going to get the crushed ore coming in here. So this is a raw resource, comes in here first. Also, you need to input of purified water. Then this is going to offload into the ore sorting facility. The ore sorting facility is now going to take the chunk as opposed to the raw ore. And it's going to give us now iron, copper, silicone, and nickel. So now, instead of this offloading 2 resources, it's going to offload 4. Same thing if you were using givawite, it's going to give you iron, copper, aluminum, zinc. This one here is going to give you copper, iron, cobalt, tin, copper, iron, lead, silver, lead, nickel, aluminum, gold, and tin, silicone, cobalt, and zinc ore. And then these are kind of a wombo combo, mixing up your ores. So now, in front of everything, we need to do this. Flotation cells. And I'd say that's probably tier 3 iron processing. So we're getting there, but we're not quite there yet. We got to build our flotation cells, and then we crush the ores. Or then we go into the ore sorting. So, almost there. So this whole area here now is going to be flotation cells. Getting there. Getting there. And now our brick little smeltery setup there is doing well. So I do, again, want to say thank you for watching this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And until next episode, this is lucky number 13. Ciao for now.